Hello and welcome! 1st of September, would you believe? Summer's not over yet though, because there's the sun as proof. It's 6:15 in the evening, lovely night. I'm just down here doing a few bits and bobs, so I'll just show you what's going on, shall I? Let's have the theme tune. So we'll start at the back of the allotment where I've got my raspberries and pumpkins. So my autumn fruiting raspberries, they're starting to grow now, they're starting to appear. Yet to go red yet, but should have a decent enough crop there. And then I've got my pumpkins. So they're not going to be giant pumpkins, mostly because I didn't plant giant pumpkins. Planted jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, which are the sort of smaller, normal size if you like. So out of 10 plants, 7 have produced a pumpkin. I've raised them all on little bits of wood just to keep them off the floor, to stop the bottoms going mouldy, etc. But they're alright, they look quite good on them pieces of wood, like little works of art. My apple tree then, some of these apples look really ready, but we had that storm a week ago and I only lost a couple and they were in like 50 miles an hour winds. So it's a bit hard to know when these are ready or not. So I've been picking up any windfalls while they're fresh and taking them home. But in terms of the apples, twist, they're not coming off. They're not coming off. They're supposed to come off quite easily, aren't they? So I don't think they're quite ready yet. I'm going to leave them as they are. Now, in them storms, I only lost one branch. One little branch holding about 3 apples had snapped. The rest, flexible. I mean, the weight on some of these branches is unbelievable, but it coped with that all right. So I'm going to leave these a couple more weeks, I think. No harm leaving them there, is there? Right, my main crop of potatoes behind me here. Cut the tops off them last week. I probably didn't explain why though. It's supposed to help the skins of the potatoes to harden, isn't it, so they'll store longer. I won't lie, I am very excited about digging these up, but nothing to see here yet. Patience, Dave, patience. So I've got my 3 squash plants here, producing nice squash, yet to go brown, etc., but I've got enough there. That's good. Then I've got my courgette plants here. About 5 or 6 producing. I've had about 40 courgettes from these this year, but then I got a bit bored of courgettes. The plants were starting to die back anyway. Once you stop taking the courgettes from the plant, they sort of give up producing new ones and just put the growth into what you've got. So, yeah, is a big courgette just a marrow? Is a marrow just a grown-up courgette? I couldn't see a definitive answer on the internet. Some places say, yeah, marrow's just a grown-up courgette. Others say it's horticulturally different. Either way, there's about 4 or 5 courgettes on here which I've left to grow. So let's see how big the biggest one is at the minute. About 46 centimetres, 1.5 feet. It's not too bad, is it? Probably as big as it's going to get, but we'll leave that just for fun. Well, after some emergency repairs to the structure last week, my climbing beans seem to have survived the storm. They're starting to grow some white flowers, so hopefully it won't be long before we've got some beans. But my main focus of this area this week is beetroots. I can't remember exactly when I planted these beetroot. I think it was towards the end of July, so we're looking at 6 weeks or so they've been in, but some of them are starting to show on the surface. And they're only baby beetroot, sort of like different coloured ones. So I'm going to pick a couple and see if they're a decent enough size. Yep, they're a decent enough size, and it'll thin the row out a little bit, give the others a bit more chance to grow, but pleased with that. My sweet corn then, enjoying the evening sunshine. The tassels on the end are starting to become brown, but they just need a little bit longer. Some of the tassels more brown than others. But yeah, it's a beautiful sight, isn't it? Sweet corn blowing gently in the breeze. Right, then we've got the last of my onions this year. The rest of the onions I harvested about a month ago. I've left 2. 1 to go to seed. Just need them to go brown and dry first. But try growing onions from seed next year for the first time, so that's why that's there. And this one was the biggest one. Left it in, see how big it'd get. It's completely dried up stem now, so that one's come out. Let's measure it. Why not? 13-14 centimetres across. Let's attempt a circumference. 42 centimetres around. Mega onion harvested. Right, that's it for this week. The light is fading. Hopefully there's enough light left so you can see my beautiful apples and it's not too dark. Exciting next week, main crop of potatoes. Well, I'm excited anyway. Thank you for watching. Click subscribe, send me a comment, and on comments, I love comments, we all know that, and I always respond. I've started commenting on other people's allotment videos, on other channels. I've always felt before, why would they want to comment off me? What can I input? But I've started doing that, and you know, other people like comments just as much as me. So if you don't comment on my video, if you're watching other allotment videos, comment on theirs. It will cheer them right up. There's a lot of work really goes into allotments and making videos and stuff, so I'm much appreciated. Right, see you next time. Cheers.